Namaste, good morning, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Today's 10-minute practice is going to be focused on our spine, because when we start to energize our spine, we allow that energy that's the base of our body to really radiate out and energize the rest of us. So if you're joining me today on your mats, let's start in a standing meditation. Allow the feet to rest about hip width apart. Lift all 10 toes up off the ground just for a moment. Spread them super wide and then grip them back down onto your mat. Roll the shoulders up near the ears. Allow them to fall down your spine. Release the palms of the hands to face forward and allow the eyes to close. With this firm foundation between our feet and the earth, our strong legs and our strong spine holding us up. The shoulder blades draw slightly to get toward one another, opening up through the heart space. And the chin is slightly tucked, creating length in the back of the neck. And from here, see if you can really grow the spine taller by pushing into the feet, pushing the feet into the earth, and growing the crown of head toward the sky. And our muscles are active here. Our body is strong. And take a moment to tune in. How does your spine feel right now? Perhaps if you've been slouched over at a desk all day, if you've been working and haven't had time to stretch your back, then perhaps even standing like this in good posture is quite a stretch. So just check in, take a moment, scan through your body. And as we're here, begin to deepen the breath. Drawing a deep breath in through the nose. Fill up your belly. And open mouth, let that breath go. Soften the muscles. Let's do 2 more like this. Inhale through the nose. Draw air deep into the belly. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And 1 more time together, deep breath in. Fill the belly, fill the lungs. Open mouth, let it go. And you can begin to relax this posture, shake the arms, shake the legs, open the eyes. And when we're ready, take both hands up above the head toward the sky. And reaching them tall here, we're going to step our left foot behind our right, so our ankles cross over. From here, take the right hand and grab a hold of the left wrist. Reach that left side body super long, and then begin to gently fold over to the right side. Both feet are firmly planted on the ground, the ankles are just crossed. And there's a nice long stretch from the left outer hip, all the way up the left rib cage, left armpit to the hand. Take 1 more breath in. Let that breath go. And gently come back to the center. Release the hands and reach them up tall. And we're going to rise up on the tips of our toes and twist to your left. So you should have the right foot in front right now. Twist to your left, 360 degrees, shuffle, shuffle. And then come all the way back, plant the heels down, and your left foot should be in front. From here, reach the fingertips tall, take a left hand to grab right wrist, stretch it long, and then stretch it over to the left-hand side. Take a breath in here, feel the expansion through that right side rib cage now. Gently return back up to the center. Release the arms, shake them out if you need, release the legs, coming back to a standing position. And so our feet are still hip width apart. Come to the top of your mat, or anywhere in between that's comfortable for you. And we're going to start by rolling our spine down. So connect the palms of hands to your thighs. Roll the shoulders up and back. Heart is forward, legs are strong. And then gently tuck the chin. And as though your chin is drawing down your body, begin to take the crown of head to the floor. Hands slide down the thighs, down the shins. And maybe they greet the earth. From here you can bend the knees as much as you need. Shake the head yes, shake the head no, release the spine. And for our first one here, it might feel nice to take hold of opposite elbows and just take a gentle rock side to side. Now ragdoll position, just letting gravity do the work here. And then coming back to your center, release the fingertips back to the earth. Take a deep bend in the knees and reconnect the hands to the shins. Slide the hands back up as you uncurl the spine one vertebrae at a time. Starting with the tailbone, lower back, mid back, shoulders. Shoulders roll up and back, and finally the head stacks on top. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. Feel the expansion in your body. And on the exhale, tuck the chin, roll the body back down. Crown of head toward the earth. Hands slide down the thighs. Beautiful. We'll take one breath in here. Take a long breath out. And then as you inhale, begin to roll back up. Stacking each vertebrae on top of one another. We're going to take 3 more spinal rolls here. So you can choose to keep the hands connected to the legs. Or if you'd like to take it a little stronger, you can inhale to take the arms above the head. And then exhale, bring the palms through the heart center. And without touching the body, palms pressed in toward one another. You can fold all the way down to the earth, but make sure you're still rolling one vertebrae at a time. And inhale to rise all the way back up. Hands through heart center and extend the arms to the sky. Let's take 2 more. Find your own breath, find your own rhythm. The exhale is to fold. And keep that exhale long and slow, taking the full length of fold and surrender here. And one more time, inhale. Take it back to the sky. Beautiful. And the last time, folding forward. This time, keep the hands connected to the earth when you arrive. Beautiful. And as your hands plant down, plant them firmly and step the feet back a little. And then drop the knees down onto the ground. Toes are tucked under, hips back toward the heels, and arrive in a child's pose. It can be nice to shuffle the hips side to side here, soften into the shoulders, soften into your body. And allow the spine one moment of a neutral position. Take a deep breath and let that breath go. Now looking between the hands, as we inhale, we're going to rise up onto all fours. You might need to stack the knees a little wider. Drop the belly, take the gaze forward, deep breath in. And then as we exhale, round out the spine and send the hips back toward the heels. So a variation of our cat-cow working with the spine. Inhale, draw the chest forward, belly to earth, heart is open. And exhale, round the spine, hips return to the heels. Wonderful. Let's take 3 more. So inhale as though you're pulling the heart through. Keep the hands connected to the mat. And then exhale, surrendering back to your child's pose. Finding that wave-like motion in your spine. Inhale, draw it through. And exhale. Soften back down one last time here. Inhale, draw the heart through. And exhale. Round the spine, hips back toward the heels. This time look up between your hands and we're going to pull the chest through again, but this time come to lay down all the way on your belly. So extend the legs out the back. Make the belly and the hips flat on the floor. Drop the forehead toward the earth. Tuck the elbows in toward your side. We're going to move through a baby cobra here. So press the tops of the feet into the mat, activate through the knees, or the thighs I should say, drawing the knees off the ground. And as you inhale, draw the forehead off the floor, draw the chest, squeeze the elbows in, open the heart. And exhale, soften back down, forehead returns to the earth. And let's try that again. Inhale, draw the forehead, the chest, the shoulders off the mat. Hug elbows in, heart is open. And exhale, soften back down. And you're welcome to continue with this movement if it's comfortable for you. Or if you'd like to take it a little deeper this morning, bring the fingertips out to either side, the top end of your mat. So the arms are up at 90-degree angles and you're resting on your fingertips. From here, inhale, rise the forehead, rise the shoulders, rise the chest, press into the fingertips. And then exhale, roll the spine all the way back down. So it's a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise the shoulders, rise the chest. And then exhale, soften in. And just take this as far as is comfortable for you. Don't overwork the spine. One more time. Inhale, rise up. And this time, staying up in this position, if you're here with us. Drop the left shoulder down, look over the right. Inhale, return to the center. And exhale, drop the right shoulder down, look over your left. Getting a bit of a twist in our spine now too. And let's do one more on each side. Inhale through center. Exhale, look to your right. Left shoulder drops. Inhale through the center and to the other side. And come back through your center, gently roll one by one. The belly, the chest down to the floor. And then bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Push back through all fours, so coming onto your hands and knees. And then tuck your toes underneath here, and we'll send the hips high, finding a downward facing dog. Beautiful. If you need a moment here to stretch out those legs, you can walk the feet. And our hands are shoulder width apart, all 10 fingers facing forward. And our feet are hip width apart, heels working toward the earth. Okay, and find a place of stillness here. Really press into the palms of the hands, grow the spine tall. Find a gentle tuck of the chin so that you're looking between your knees. Find the strength in this position. And if it is quite strong, you can always drop back down to all fours. Otherwise, we're going to try the last variation of our spinal roll today. So let's inhale, look forward, shift forward into a high plank position. So that shoulders are stacked above the wrists and you come onto the balls of your feet. On an exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back toward the sky and release the legs coming back into downward dog. And continue, inhale to rise forward into a high plank. And exhale, bend the knees, send the hips high, downward dog. Now see if you can find a fluid motion with this. Inhale to roll forward. And without a break in movement, just one wave rolling on the ocean. One body movement creating a circle. Creating a fluid motion. Energizing and awakening our spine. And from here, if you'd like a challenge, take it back the other way. You might need some brain power, so bend the knees, come forward into a plank, and then to a down dog. So reversing that cycle can feel a little awkward to reverse it the other way. And let's just take two more, whichever circular motion is your favorite. Two more rolls, move with your breath. And whenever you're ready, drop the knees back down to the floor. Come to sit back on the heels and rise the spine up. Find a nice straight spine here. The hands rest down on the thighs. Perhaps you roll the shoulders up near the ears and send the shoulder blades down your spine. Grow the crown of the head nice and tall. And connecting with your breath. If it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes. And just checking in now. How does your body feel? And in particular, how does your spine feel? We did a quick body scan at the beginning of this class, and are there any differences you notice now? So send gratitude to yourself for taking this time out to practice, to awaken the energy that's stored in your spine, and in turn awakening the energy in your entire body. And if you would like to stay here in stillness, then I invite you to stay exactly as you are. And if you're ready to carry on with your day, then know that you're stepping off your mat with a fresh spine, a fresh body, and fresh energy. Bring the palms together at your heart center. Bow your head toward your heart. The love and the light in me sees the love and the light in you. Together and to each other we say, Namaste.